In this video, we will guide you through the troubleshooting steps for the SpyderWash system. For convenience, this video is organized into 4 sections: power issues, connectivity issues, configuration issues, and post-installation issues. In this section, we identify the most common causes of power-related issues and how to resolve them. Shortly after the machine is powered on, the card reader should illuminate and display "System Initializing." If you do not see this message, confirm that the card reader is properly connected to the SpyderWash control board. To avoid the risk of injury or damage to equipment, power off the machine. Connect or reseat the cable from the SpyderWash card reader to the control board. Power on the machine and test. If the issue persists, power off the machine and verify that the barrel plug from the power supply is securely connected to the SpyderWash control board. In most cases, the barrel connector is either disconnected or not fully seated. Power on the machine and test. If both the card reader and power supply are properly connected and the display remains unpowered, measure the voltage output from the barrel connector. Set your multimeter to DC voltage and ensure the output measures at least 9.25 volts. If voltage is low or not present, contact SpyderWash support for further troubleshooting and assistance. In this section, we review common connectivity issues and how to resolve them. As the card reader initializes, several key status messages will briefly appear on the display. The firmware version of the card reader, the Bluetooth address, the hub data status, the profile status, and the firmware version of the control board. The price will appear once the card reader has finished initializing. If the machine is powered off intentionally or due to power loss, the control board will automatically attempt to reconnect to the hub once power is restored. While the card reader is initializing, you should see hub data default followed by profile equals acquired. Profile equals acquired indicates that the control board is paired with the hub and has successfully connected to the internet. If you obtain profile equals default, confirm that the Bluetooth hub is powered on and that the status lights are illuminated. If the issue persists, ensure that the control board is paired with the Bluetooth hub. To pair the control board with the hub, unplug the power cord from the hub or electrical outlet, then plug it back in. Wait 90 seconds for the solid blue light on the hub to begin flashing, then power off the machine. After a few seconds, power the machine back on and observe the card reader during initialization. Please note that the Bluetooth hub will remain in discovery mode for approximately 7 minutes. During the pairing process, you should see hub data acquired. If you obtain hub data acquired but continue to receive profile equals default, verify that the hub is able to connect to the internet. The Bluetooth hub requires a direct internet connection via Ethernet. In most cases, restarting the network equipment will resolve this issue. Unplug or power off the modem or router for 60 seconds, then power it back on. Once the device has restarted, unplug the power cord from the Bluetooth hub or electrical outlet, then plug it back in. Wait 30 seconds for the hub to boot, then perform a test transaction. If the issue persists, confirm with your internet service provider that they are able to successfully ping a device on your network. If the control board is paired with a hub that has an active internet connection and you continue to observe profile equals default, note the Bluetooth address of the control board. The Bluetooth address is displayed briefly on the card reader during initialization. It can also be found on the label located on the back of the control board. With the Bluetooth address available, contact SpyderWash support for further troubleshooting and assistance. In this section, we explore common configuration issues and outline the steps to resolve them. The price should appear shortly after obtaining profile equals acquired. If the price is misconfigured, first verify that the machine has been programmed with the correct price. If the price is missing on the card reader, note the Bluetooth address of the SpyderWash control board. The Bluetooth address is displayed on the card reader during initialization. It is also labeled on the back of the control board. With the Bluetooth address available, please contact SpyderWash support for further troubleshooting and assistance. In this section, we review issues that may arise after installation and outline the steps to resolve them. If you receive no connection on multiple or all card readers, confirm that the Bluetooth hub is powered on and that the status lights are illuminated. No connection indicates that the control board was unable to communicate with the hub. If the issue persists, ensure that the affected unit is paired with the Bluetooth hub. To pair the control board with the hub, unplug the power cord from the hub or electrical outlet, then plug it back in. Wait 90 seconds for the solid blue light on the hub to begin flashing, then power off the machine. After a few seconds, power the machine back on and observe the card reader during initialization. During the pairing process, you should see hub data acquired, followed by the profile status. If all previous steps have failed to resolve the issue, power off the machine and swap the control board with a known working unit. If the issue persists, power off the machine, reconnect the original control board, and swap the card reader with a known working unit. Power on the machine and test. If the issue remains unresolved, please contact SpyderWash support for further troubleshooting and assistance. This concludes the troubleshooting process for the SpyderWash system. Thank you for watching.